Today I want to go over with you 5 quick steps that you can go from being bored at home into being at home and still making some cash. Talking about selling some things that might be right there in your home and selling those on eBay. Hey, so let's go check it out. Well, hey, welcome to my channel, Flips, Finds, and Fun. And on this channel, it's exactly those 3 things. I really just want to go over some things that sell really well, some things that you can flip for a profit, or that are just laying around and just to make some extra cash. Some of these things are called bolos. These are be on the lookout items if you can go out and find things. In the season that we're in, it's really tough to go find things, but these are what we just call some flips. Finds are great places to find things. Today we're going to focus on finding things directly in your home. And fun. If you're not having fun doing it, it might not be the thing for you. It's something I thoroughly enjoy. I do this part-time. I have a lot of fun just finding things, listing them, getting them ready to sell, and making a little extra cash. So today I just really want to cover those 5 quick things that I've learned and things that you can do right there in your home, possibly not even leaving your home at all, and to make some extra cash. So let's check out the first one. Number 1, you're going to want to have a way to look up what those items may be worth. I use the eBay app. You can download it directly to your cell phone. You can also use eBay, looking it up straight on your desktop computer. Whatever's easiest for you. I choose the mobile app because it's easy to walk around, look up items, check them really quick, enter in the title, the search, whatever it is, and I can see what other people may be selling that for, but also what it actually is selling for, what people have already paid for it. So that's the step number 1. It's a pretty simple one. I'd love for you to download it. Maybe after this video, check it out. See some easy things that you may already have in your home that are coming to your head, that are sitting in the back of your closet. It might be something you haven't worn in a while. Maybe it's something in your shed you haven't used in a while. But these are great things to look up and see what they're selling for right now. Number 2. Number 2 is pretty much a way that you're going to be able to receive money. I know this seems kind of crazy. You're like, wait, we haven't even started to find things yet. When you set up that eBay, before you find anything, it's a mistake that I've made. You want to rush into listing that first thing. You're like, oh my gosh, I found something. I think it's valuable. And then I was like, oh man, how are they going to pay me? Thankfully, I already had a PayPal account. That is the number 1 way to do it. It links up directly with your eBay account to where people can click on something that you have listed and have a way to get that money already in. Once again, it's free to set up. When you do go through PayPal, you'll see the way that it links all up. If you need further help on that, just comment below. I want to help you out with getting all that set up. I don't mind helping out people. If you comment, I want to respond to every single one. So if you have questions on how to do this, please feel free. Just comment below. But the number 2 step after you have that eBay app is to get on PayPal, find a way that when people do want to buy your items, that they have a way to get money to you. Step number 3. Yeah, so far, if you're tracking with me, you haven't had to leave your house. Step number 3, you don't have to leave still. So this is going to really be the fun part. It's going around your house. Hopefully you have your smartphone, you're looking on the eBay listings there, and you find products in your home. It could be an old pair of shoes. Yes, shoes are probably my number 1 seller. An old pair of shoes, an old t-shirt. Man, vintage t-shirts, great ones to find. In the season that we're in right now, board games, puzzles, activities, video games, all kinds of stuff that you may have, maybe your family members have, that could be laying around. The other part to step 3 is to also take great photos of those. Find a clean backdrop, preferably something lighter. There is a cool filter that you can use on the eBay app. Once you start putting those photos in, that's something you can learn as you continue to do this. You don't have to be an expert when you first start out, but you do want to take great photos. What's awesome is if you do have a smartphone, your camera that is built in on there is pretty much the way that I've made every single one of my listings. And it's worked out really great for me. You want to find good lighting. You want to make sure it's not too yellow. There's little things that you can do. Another great way to say, how should I take good pictures? Look at some of those other listings as well. You'll see the ones as you scroll, which ones look good, which ones look bad. You can make really good judgment calls on listing your items. Sometimes you might find multiple listings of the same item that you have. And because your photo's a little bit nicer, somebody may click on yours, and that's money coming straight to your pocket. Step number 4. Okay, so you're thinking ahead. Once again, I was not good at this one. Think ahead. Okay, so before you post that thing, man, what if somebody jumps on it right away? How are you going to ship it? How are you going to get it to them? How are you going to do this? Honestly, before you get everything listed and posted, you want to find some ways that you're going to be able to ship things. A fun little fact that you may not know is USPS.com, the postal service. They have priority boxes and priority bags that are free to be shipped directly to your house. Now, with priority shipping, you do want to look on there. There is cost associated when you do ship the item out. So when you're listing an item, you may want to set that pricing to work out for you. But also, you may have some boxes right there in your home. Maybe check up in the attic. Preferably to save money on shipping, especially learning shipping was one of those tough ones that I had to learn, and I'm still learning. Bruh. You're going to want to find products preferably small, preferably lightweight, unless you get some of those free priority boxes in. So the lighter, the better. So shirts, they sometimes move a little bit slow in sales, but they're a great one to start out with because they're lightweight, they're easy to ship. You can kind of calculate how to get your shipping out the door, and they're pretty easy to pack as well. But you do want to factor that in. If you have a little extra cash, hey, looking directly on eBay is not a bad option as well. There are plenty of great deals on boxes, packaging, all kinds of stuff, tape, all the material that you may need, and it's pretty affordable if you look right there on eBay. Step number 5. Hey, if you've been enjoying this video so far, before I jump into the last step, I'd love it if you hit that like button. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. If this is helping you out, maybe this is your first time saying, man, this would be something to get into, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. This is actually my first video, so I want to thank you if you've made it this far into the video. Thank you so much for checking it out, and I want to be able to answer any questions you may have. I want to go into more detail. Maybe it's one of these subjects that we cover. I can do a video exclusively on that information if it's something that would help you. Maybe you've started a few weeks ago, a few months ago. Maybe you started in the midst of all this chaos. I'd love to share what information that I have with you the best way that I possibly can. I'm not an expert by no stretch of the means. I started recently myself. I've just been pretty successful since I've launched, and I just want to share the information that I gain from other YouTubers. There's great ones, Harry Tornado, Part-Time Pickers. So there's some great people out there. I want to share information with you. They've shared with me, and I just want to spread that. So as we were saying, let's get into number 5. It is my worst one. It's listing and then to be patient. Man, if you would have seen how many times I refreshed my eBay app right after I listed my first 5 things. Oh, I tell you, it was bad. But the big thing is to be patient. Remember, you were sitting around bored. You did a little bit of work. You still really never had to leave your house. And now you've listed a few things. Not everything's going to sell the very next hour, minute, day. Some things may move a little slower. I still have things that I put on my very first week that haven't sold. But pay attention to the market. If you're sitting around instead of being bored, constantly after you've made your listings, see what is selling. There may be something that you overlooked right there in your home that people are actually buying every single day, every single hour. I've had success with a few things, as I said earlier, puzzles, board games, things such as that. Man, people are looking for things to do. Video games. Think if you were trapped in your home, which you might be right now, if you had that cabin fever, what do you say? Man, what are my go-to things? What are the things that I wish I had here? That's what other people are saying right now in this season. But what I really want to encourage you with is to be patient. It will take time. It is a lot of fun. It is a great way to produce some extra revenue, especially revenue when you can't leave your home. And then when the season opens up and things such as thrift stores and yard sales and estate sales jump back up, then you get into the prime time of learning more products and more things that will make you a little bit extra cash besides the things in your home. Well, hey, that does it for me. Just wanted to share with you 5 great tips to go from boredom to making some extra cash. Once again, my name's Josh. I'd love it if you'd subscribe today. I'd love just the opportunity to get to know you. So comment below. Let me know if you've been doing this for a while. Maybe you're doing it just starting out like myself. Hey, I just want to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for joining in. And stay positive and have fun.